Hello everyone and welcome, I'm TheSparrowsJourney and we are back on the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. When we last left off, something really terrible happened to me. I had a power failure here in my zone, so pretty much 10 minutes of what I've recorded of the footage is gone. Fortunately, I still recovered most of it, and the part that was gone didn't have anything very interesting to show you. Now, if you remember on my last episode, when I finished it, I was about to investigate those houses over the bridge. What happens though is that, if you remember again, this is just a preview build. So when you go over the bridge, which is actually the dam, and they warned me to it, you finish this preview build and get back to the menu. I came back to the very start of the game, and obviously I restarted the game itself. And I am precisely at the point we were when the power failure happened. So I visit the astronaut, I've been near the corpse, but something told me that there's more to it. The very first case you have to solve is just in front of your eyes from the start of the game, when these freaking traps begin to appear. So this is the very first thing you gotta explore. So that's why I'm back here, and that's why they call me a completionist. So let's begin. So this is the second trap I discover. The other one was that one with a swinging freaking ball of spikes that scared the shit out of me. So this is why some other part of the image is unveiled, but not everything is still clear. So I gotta still look for more clues. I'm gonna be completely honest, I played about 10 minutes of the game while not recording to investigate if there was something more to it, because again, I don't want to miss out on anything, and I don't want you to miss out on anything. So I'm gonna go back here, because I know there are more clues to this case. Clues as in... Come on, where are you? Ah! There we go. More traps. And some more part of the image is unveiled. Where this will end, I have no clue. So let's keep walking around here for crap like this. Someone really wants us dead. Is it all unveiled yet? No! There's still at least one more trap around, and I think I know where that is. It's over this corner here. This scared the shit out of me when I was exploring the game while not recording. Here we go. In your face. You would not have any face by now, if that was true. These things don't actually hit you, so I reckon you can't die. Wow, you get teleported to the place I was unveiling. I don't like this. Read. A lot of bones and skeletons. Sap by Ethan Carter. Let's just read it here. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had a hidden jade amulet in the forest. But the old man wanted the villagers to believe this, because then they would search the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. Ethan has a strong imagination, or had. Don't even know if he's alive. One cool fall night, someone set fire to the forest and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. So, he was a sap alcoholic. Accept.
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp,
I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
Annie's bottle. Lot of bottles. Wow, where the hell am I? So when you solve cases that people don't even know about, something appears on the map that wasn't here before. One Dead in House Fire by Jeff Jurmo. Bayfield County fire damaged a historic home in Red Creek Valley Wednesday morning. A family of 6 was asleep when the blaze broke out at the remote house, once owned by Albert Vandergriff. So this is not exactly what Ethan told us, or written. Carter's husband, Edwin, 62, told investigators he may have fallen asleep with a lit cigarette in his hand. Wow. So Gail Carter died. Remaining family members were able to escape. So this was Ethan Carter's family. I've been here. And oh, we can fix the crank now. We can use it. Let's just click because I already have it. Remember, I went to the shore and picked up the crank. Okay, let's keep spinning it. And it's working. I'm a mechanic. Alright. Going forward is a bad idea, isn't it? Oh, but I can go there. What happens if I cross the bridge with this? This bridge looks pretty wrecked. I would expect it to just fall and not support the weight of this train. I will probably crash now. No, I won't. Okay, we're good. Let's go back again. I can now use the train as a means of transportation. And I will stop where I need to. Or where I think I need to. Okay, first stop is right about here. Because I've never been there. I don't even know if there's anything interesting. But as I've witnessed before, you're pretty rewarded if you keep exploring places. Okay, this looks like a grave. Okay. Nothing in here. I'm gonna step on the severed legs. Yep. I think it's a good idea to bring the train just over here. And let's park it. There we go. Nice and smooth. I'm such a good train driver. Even though I've never did this in my life. Inspect. Okay. Here's one of the first things I missed on the first episode. Dried grass. No sun. Rectangle shape. Rail car from the bridge. Rail car. There. Blood. Yes, pretty much I already knew that. So these are my supernatural skills, if you want to call them that. I'm a detective with this kind of powers, with extra sense. Gasoline? Diesel fuel. Dropped. Carelessly? In a rush? Or on purpose? Okay, I'm uncovering clues to that mystery over there with the body. I think there's another one over here, because I saw inspect. There we go. I probably walked through and I didn't even notice this. Rock. Devote fresh dirt. Rock. Rock is over there. Actually looks like an egg. Oh, there we go. I see the train there. So it's near a trunk. It's over around here. By this point, nothing really surprises me about Ethan Carter after that astronaut thing. Oh, it's all bloodied. I found another weapon of crime. Let's take it. And I reckon I have to put it there. The shape really looks like it. There we go. Rock fix. I fixed the hole! Isn't that fantastic? Here we go. Let's touch it again. Not yet. Still have to find something else. Okay, apparently it's still not enough. You know, one of the reasons I completely missed all these clues is because I've used this path down here, down there. Gotta search every little corner of the map. This is not a walking simulator, but it's starting to look like find missing parts simulator, like a puzzle. Okay, nothing on a tree, but you know, this is what you actually do as a detective in real life. You gotta have a keen eye for these things. This is a code. Half-Life 3 confirmed, because there's 3 number 3s on this number. The textures in this game are freaking unbelievable. I guess that's what makes the game really beautiful. The textures, they are such high resolution, but I guess a lot of people will struggle to run the game good. So far I had no problems, but once again I have very expensive computer that cost me like 1 year of work. Not YouTube work, mind you. Do you hear these changes of sound, of music? They clearly indicate to you that you're changing zones. See? So this is like a new chapter. The forest. But I still haven't uncovered this case, so I want to remain in this area. I might want to move the train. Rock. Dwayne Johnson is here. He's always around. Maybe I need to put the rail car on the place it was before. Like over here. There we go. I'm thinking as a detective would. It's still not in exactly the same place. Putting in everything where it was before so that we can simulate what would probably happen. Did you hear the sound? This might be a hint. There we go, I've achieved something. I had to put the rail card in there. Let's touch the body again. I love to touch bodies. We've reached somewhere. That man had a lot of souls. Whoa. Is that Ethan's grandfather? Oh, I can move. Oh my god. Did you kill the guy? Ethan's grandfather is the murderer. Wait, that's not the crank. No, it is the crank. It is. Holy crap nuggets. That's Ethan! I guess. The poor kid had to just watch this? No, that's not noble. This is the man. It has headaches. What? Stupid bastard. So he was trying to kill Ethan. Then his grandfather showed up and saved him. That's quite clear to me now. So they met. Who is this guy? You look shady. Definitely. And you look like a zombie. With a number 2 on him. I like his jacket though. Can I have your jacket? You're dead now, so. What about the rock? Chronology. Tag. So this was number 1. Oh, I love this. Holy wind, I love this. So, this was number 1. Yes, number 1. You picked the rock. No, wait a second. Number 1 should be this one. So, previous. This is number 1. So, first he captured Ethan and tied him up on the train tracks. Then Ethan escaped, maybe. So 2. No. So Ethan's grandfather met him. So that should be number 2. There we go. Then he found out what's going on and he picked up the rock. That's number 4. No, that's number 3. Let's see, number 3. Then the guy was about to do his stuff when Ethan's grandfather came in and beat him. Something happened. Probably the guy was tied up to the tracks and the train started on its own and severed his legs. Then Ethan and Ethan's grandfather came here and this happened. Visualize.
Listen to me. We can destroy it. I know how.
Oh, that's Travis.
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time. And that's what he is. He is forever.
Travis, tell me where Ethan is. Now.
I'm giving...
Oh, okay, that's wrong then? Is that it? That's why I couldn't continue? You know what? Let's try this as number 1. Oh, but I can put it as number 1. So that's the number 1 for sure. So let's see. These 2 are definitely the last ones. So this is not number 2, as I've tried before. So it can only be that one. So let's see, number 2. Let's try and visualize them.
Listen to me.
It's kind of a bummer having to watch this all the time.
I know how.
The thing is, I've read and the developers actually warned me there is a bug. If you try to skip this by clicking all the buttons, the game bugs and you can't progress. So let's just watch the whole thing. Okay, so we can watch this step, so
Gale,
this is definitely number 2.
honey, I wish there was another way.
Gale. Gale, honey. Okay, so this is definitely number 2. We got that right. So number 3 should be this one, because that one failed. Number 3. That's number 4, 5, and 6. I guess I got it now.
Listen to me. We can destroy it. I know how.
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time. And that's what he is. He is forever.
Oh, Galen is Ethan's grandfather's wife
Gale,
that
honey,
died on a fire.
I wish there was another way. Travis, tell me where Ethan is. Now.
I'm
This
giving
is
the
also
sleeper
right.
what he wants. What all of us want. Look, old man, you need
The
to go home.
sleeper. Ouch. That should have hurt. Oh, and then the train started it.
No.
Ouch! Well, I hope Ethan still had time to run.
Ethan, run, goddammit. Go! Get out of here!
Wow, this guy's a cold man.
Travis, close your eyes.
This is tough. Trying to discover Ethan as his grandfather killed a man. Drama starts. But I got this case solved at least. That's what matters. There we go, case solved. Oh wait, what was that? Hey, what is that? This is still not over.
Grandpa? Stay away!
Ethan, I'm sick too. I can feel the sleeper in my head.
Then fight it. I have to destroy the room.
Corvus, I'm sorry. Ethan,
Oh no.
I can't let you do that.
Oh Lord. The grandfather
Whatever had
was
turned
trying
Ethan's
to kill
family
Ethan.
against him, the grandfather was trying to resist. Age helps against those things that feed on hate. Not because of wisdom or experience, because the old are tired. Their hate is less useful.
Okay, so I got this figured out. What happens now? Well, this probably takes me to the same thing, but this is interesting. What a freaking punchline. I love it. By the way, I now remember what I'm called. I'm called Paul, and this is the guy that is talking probably. But it's Paul P something, so I'm gonna call him just PP. PP, that sounds about right. So, we also discovered the astronaut thing, which was very unexpected if you ask me. My current goal right now is to just explore this part of the forest, see if there's anything else I can do in here. And keep going to the bridge, to the dam, so that you can see what actually happens then. This game is freaking amazing, I can tell you. Okay, I've never been here. The world is much more open than I thought it would be. Okay, that's a lake in the distance. But, I guess it's just a close corner. Nothing we can really do in here. This is what I'm afraid of on the continuing of the game, is that it turns out to be just a freaking clue search game where you have to search every corner. I guess it would be cool to have some sort of hint from the game that would tell you, hey, you've already completed the zone, so you can go forward. But that would pretty much break the immersion. So I like the way it is. Okay, here's the station. Have no clue, have no idea if there's something I need to discover in here. Like, it looks like a good place to search for things, but this is what I look like. Freaking dog sniffing for clues. Is that a cave? Nope. Stop dreaming, Sparrow. So there's a freaking powerhouse in here that I remember.
No trains have been through here for a long time.
And he said this.
That was part of a pattern. Large pieces of this
There's
country
nothing
were
I can do in
thrown
here.
away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of themselves. Beneath all that rot, dark things grow.
So this kind of tells me, just keep going. You're doing good. You're following the right path. Just keep going. And this, unfortunately, for me, and probably for you if you were enjoying this, is pretty much the end of the preview build, because we can't go over that dam to those houses. I can't explain in words how much I'm excited to continue this. Wait a second, there's still a path over here. And this doesn't finish the preview build. Look at this. Amazing. Wow. Such a freaking beautiful game. Anything down here? Anything at all? And the way is blocked. Yep. That's what you gotta do. Go to the dam. That's your next step into this adventure. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end here, unfortunately. Because one step on the dam and this is over. There's a little house over here. Nothing we can do with it. Seems to be the gatehouse. And the time is now. Not even gonna sprint. Close your eyes. Think nothing happened. Ladies and gentlemen, this was once again one of more episode on Ethan Carter. As I've said before, this is just a preview build, so the preview build ends here, but I am very looking forward to, after 25th of September, I will continue this Let's Play and try to find the Vanishing Ethan Carter. So keep tuned and keep waiting for the next episode. I'll see you then. I'm TheSparrowsJourney. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.